Okay, so
Right. Here we are. We are live. Hi. Hi,
hi.
everybody. And I have an assistant with me, my
Hi.
daughter, Nev. I need to turn this light behind us. There. Okay. So this is our first cooking segment. So be patient with me. I think Chef Mizy is more prepared than I am. But let's introduce our chef of the day. There, we can see you better now. That's good. Okay. So Chef Mizy Stewart. And I met you back, what, 2 years ago already?
Yeah, about 2 years ago. Yes.
Yes. At the Living Food Institute in Atlanta.
Yes.
And you are my official raw cooking teacher. So I felt like
Yes.
for the beginning of the year, our very first show, I should have you on. So,
Thank
and
you.
so I would like you to just tell us a little bit about you. We'll talk, of course, as we're cooking. But tell us a little bit about you, how you came into cooking raw, where are you from, right? and so on.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mizy. I lived in France for several years. Um, I came to France when I was a teenager, and I grew up there, living my life like every teenager. And but I was always interested in healthy lifestyle. And I start, studying, reading books here and there about healthy lifestyle. And that's how I came, across, starting with my family, feeding them, a lot of raw food. And it was good for us. So from there, I start doing more and more. And then I decided that I should start helping other people and teaching. So I took a class in France that they offered on health and nutrition. And then in 2013, I came to France, to America with my family. And, when I got here, I started, looking online for places where I could, teach about health and nutrition. And I found the Living Foods Institute, and I went there. I took the class, and then I became a teacher, instructor at the Living Foods Institute, and that's how I met Dillian over there. She came in to visit, and we met each other over there.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. And I have to say that Chef Mizy has a way to really. She's teaching us how to cook, and then she's teaching us how to love the food, sense the food, smell the food. She's really, really a great teacher. And you have also a program. We'll talk about it some more towards the end. But you teach now virtually, right?
Yes, I teach classes virtually, and also I do a lot of food prep at home for those that doesn't want to learn and want to have the food
To just
ready.
eat.
Yeah.
Or don't have time because sometimes with work and like essential workers and everything now, I mean, kids at home is hard, and so you can take on the cooking and then the
Yes.
people can just eat, right?
Yeah, they just come and grab the food and go home, and they don't
Nice.
have to do anything. So I do a lot of that, and also I teach. Sometimes I teach class in here also for those that want to learn how to live a healthy lifestyle and
Nice.
help with their family, kids and the spouses.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good. So, let's start with our recipe. So, I did not tell anybody what we're making. So, I'll let you do the reveal and then you just teach us. I'm here, I'm the student. I have my ingredients ready, I think. So, we'll just get
Yes.
started.
So today what we're going to do, we are going to make a raw calorie wrap. And
Okay.
first, we are going to start by making the cheese.
Okay.
The cheese, we are going to make it today. We are going to make it nut-free. It's a vegan, raw, living cheese. You can make it with nuts, but today we are going to make it nut-free. So we are going to use chickpeas. So the chickpeas, you soak it on the water overnight like this. Okay, you already did yours, right?
I did mine and then I have them now in a bowl.
Yeah, you did really good, but let me show you guys, how to do it. If somebody wants to
Yes.
later on to do it, so you soak your beans overnight. Here I have a jar. You can do it in a bowl or in a jar. And if you don't have those screen right, like this one, you can use a cheesecloth. Like this is a cheesecloth, and you put it like that, and then you put a rubber band, and you pour. So this is already washed. So you have to wash your beans like 2 times, and then this is the last water. So you pour the water. So this cheesecloth is really thick. So I'm going to use my strain so it goes quicker.
Does make it easy when you have the special cap here.
And then, if you have this, you just, put it like this in something, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Or, like.
And that's to drain the excess water, any excess water, right?
Okay. And like that, it's going to sprout. This is the sprouting process. Okay.
And as usual, you don't waste any food. I already know this is sprouting for tomorrow or something. You're going to eat it.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I had already one done. Okay. So we are going to start.
Okay.
So for the cheese, you are going to need your rajuvalac.
So tell us. So I figured that's what we were doing.
Yes, so we are going to strain your rajuvalac.
Well, I didn't make mine small pieces like yours.
It doesn't matter. Do you have your water?
There's water in there. Yes, it's in
Okay.
there. I'm going to put all in one here.
So
we're actually not eating that cabbage. We're going to use the water.
We are going to use the water. So this is, is a fermented drink. So you can drink it as a drink, as your probiotic. And also you can eat the cabbage.
No, I don't have to. I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
And we can eat that cabbage. So it's kind of a fermented cabbage then?
Yes.
Right. And fermented cabbage is good probiotics?
Yes, yeah, that's also probiotics. And it's good, for your gut flora.
It does smell fermented.
Huh?
It smells fermented. For those who are not used to the smell.
Yeah, it has a strong smell.
My assistant says she doesn't like the smell.
It's okay. You will get used to it. It's a funny smell, but it's really, really good for you, and you will get used to it. And
so it helps. And the probiotic, that's for digestion, right? It helps with digestion.
help with the digestion, and also is going to feed the good bacteria that we have in our stomach. You know, they need food, the good food, and
Nice.
so that's feed them. So
Okay.
you're going to put your beans in your blender.
Okay. Get back the blender for me.
Do you have a cheesecloth?
I have cheesecloth. I washed it. I have a big one.
Okay. So you need a bowl like this, and you're going to put your cheesecloth on it.
Oh, I should have used my small bowl here. Hold on. Let me do some transferring.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to put my cheesecloth.
Mm-hmm.
Just but kind of shrinking.
Yeah, just put a little bit like this. I have a big one also. I got mine.
It's big, but see, it's more rectangle than square.
It doesn't matter as long as you cover the bowl.
All right, so I'm covering the bowl.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
And
so we are going to put our beans.
and this is a cup of beans. 1 cup.
Yes.
Okay, because I think mine need more than 1 cup.
If it's more than 1 cup, you can use the rest for something else. You know, it can be a snack. You can put a little bit of salt, nutritional yeast, coconut oil is like popcorn, and also you can put it on top of your salad.
So why do we have to sprout it? What's the advantage of doing sprouted beans and
So when you sprout your beans, it releases the nutrients of the beans. When they are dried, sometimes you might want to cook your beans without soaking them, but if they are not sprouted, they are like, asleep. So when it comes into contact with water, so it's another cycle of life.
right?
So that's why we call it living, because
Living food.
yes, when you sprout it, it starts to live. So it's another cycle of life.
Right. See, and let me show you guys. That's my little sprout because I was just one overnight. Yours might be longer.
Yeah, a tiny bit.
Tiny bit, but that's life. So we're eating life, right?
Live food. That's why it's living. This is living food.
Okay.
So
all right, I'm ready. I have that.
now you're going to put about a half a cup of your arugula.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, mine smells so good.
I'm used to it.
Yes. I mean,
All right.
maybe yours, you need a little bit
I could
more.
put more. Yeah. And then my blender is not as powerful. It's too like that. So that's like that's good to cover. The idea is to cover them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you're going to put your lid on and blend it until it's creamy. So we're going
All right, so guys, we're going to mute so it has to blend before we mute because it has to blend until it's a paste.
Yes, it's like creamy.
Creamy. Okay, because we're making the cheese. All right, so I'm muting myself because I know it's going to be loud.
Yes.
So pros and cons of blenders, right? You you were done in 2 seconds. All right, I have mine
Yes, now we are going to put it in the cheesecloth.
in the cheesecloth. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. It's okay. Well, it's going to smell good eventually. Mm, you suppose.
You know, the Juvelac gives the cheese, you know, the fermented taste, you know, the tingly taste.
Right?
Yes. You could use water, but it's not going to be it's not
That's
going to be
good.
like cheese.
Are we going to need the blender again?
No,
No. Okay.
we could, but we're not going to use it. So now you're going to see.
Okay, you want to do that? No? So we have to make sure. Okay. Liquidy. Do we take all the water out?
Yeah, until you get like a paste.
It's like milking a cow.
Yes, it is.
Now, what is this liquid here? Is just residue.
Yes,
It's like milk.
we can use it. This is like a milk. It's
Right?
good.
She was just saying it's just like milk. I'm thinking I could do
Yeah.
something with it. You could just drink it.
Mm-hmm.
You could season it.
And also make recipes
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to get as much liquid out as possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try. And squeeze really hard.
Into my hand.
Well, you get your hands dirty when you cook.
I know.
I think yours is good.
Good job. Oh, use the towel. The towel right there. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. I think still getting some out of mine. So this is cheese. So
Yeah. Let's
we're
do
letting it sit for a while. And so we actually just made, you taught us 3 things already. Sprouting. That's why I said she's the ultimate teacher. You taught us sprouting, fermenting,
yeah.
sprouting 101, fermenting 101, and cheese making 101. Look at that.
Okay.
And smoothie making with
Yeah.
Juvelac. I'm gonna use this. Can I store it and use it tomorrow morning? It'll still
Yeah.
be good. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this in my smoothie in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What did you do with your cheese now?
You put it in a bowl.
Okay. My other bowl. I ran out of bowl. Perfume. Because it smells like perfume.
Smells nice.
It has the fermented the alcohol.
Smells nice.
It's not really alcohol, but
Smells
it
nice.
smells nice. I agree. Now, is this too small of a bowl?
No, that's
Nope.
good.
Okay. So we take it out. Ooh. You want to see? So this is it.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yay.
Looks like
Okay. Like an onion. It's a soft cheese. Okay.
Looks like an onion.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing to this?
So now what we're going to do, we are going to season it.
Okay.
And first thing I'm going to let you know is like, you know, if it was nuts has a lot of fat, but beans doesn't have a lot of fat. And
Okay.
cheese need fat. So we are going to put 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
1 tablespoon of olive oil. Go ahead.
I don't know what that is.
So if we were doing it with cashew cheese, for example, cashew, you
Yeah.
don't need olive oil.
No.
Okay. So go ahead.
teaspoons or a tablespoon?
Now you're going to put about a teaspoon of nutritional yeast. That's what's going to give it more cheesy taste.
Okay, so 1 teaspoon of nutritional yeast, and that's, for those who don't know, it gives us that cheesy flavor, cheese flavor.
Yes.
It smells cheesy. Well, let me tell you a secret. You eat that just about all the time in your macaroni. I just didn't tell her until now.
I'm going to eat it in my dinner.
In your dinner.
Now we are going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice.
Okay, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. You want to do it? How about I pour it in for you?
I like sour.
Oh, it's good. Oops. Okay, well, we can use the rest of them.
And sure, salt. The cheese needs salt. So about a quarter of a teaspoon.
Oh, not that one. That's good.
The smallest one on your set.
I have it. Oh, wrong drawer. Okay, we're just gonna have to work with it.
No.
Just put, just if you don't have one, you just put a little bit on the spoon like that.
We have one, but we can't get it.
I did not prepare it. It's okay.
That's good.
Okay, but I think I did a quarter of a teaspoon. So again, I have a teaspoon. I need a quarter of that. That's
Yes. Yes. And now we are going to put garlic. You can put just a tiny bit, like a piece of garlic, not the whole clove, but
Okay.
maybe a quarter of it.
Okay. A piece. And
if you don't have a garlic presser, you just chop it by hand.
I am a Tiana because I chop. Oh, there you go. As long as I don't turn into a frog anytime soon.
She goes
Okay, I'm trying to make it really small.
Do you have a miso? No.
I do not have miso. They didn't have any.
Yeah.
I like miso. Okay, so what if I don't have miso? Which is fine because it's not, sometimes you can't find it. So if somebody doesn't find it, they can follow what I do.
Yes, you can put a little bit more of nutritional yeast.
Okay, so I put another teaspoon.
Yes.
Another teaspoon. Okay.
Mix it. Hold on. Mix it like this.
Okay.
And then you taste it.
Looks like gritty Play-Doh.
Looks like Play-Doh.
Looks like very gritty Play-Doh. Play-Doh mixed with slime mixed with sand.
This is not a kid's craft show. All right, so let me take that out of the way. So we have the salt, the oil, the nutritional yeast, and some garlic. And makes a paste. So I taste it to see if it's cheesy. That's what you want me to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Taste it to see if you like it, if it's enough salt. It should taste like cheese.
Now put your hand. It's like a cold.
It's good.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I think I should have let it blend a little bit more. But that's okay.
It's okay if it's a little bit chunky. It's good
but I want to put.
Tastes like anything.
She said it doesn't taste like anything.
tastes like goodness.
See, that's why we have the real person. You're hired, so you can tell the chefs if their food tastes good. So more. Should I put if it's not very creamy? I'm showing you mine. If it's not very creamy, what should I add to it? Or should it be falling apart like that?
It's okay. Keep mixing it. Put another tablespoon of olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yes.
Okay.
Yours is more than mine, so it needs more fat. See mine?
Yeah. And I remember you teaching that, the last thing that you would add extra would be salt, right? Because
Yes.
you don't want to just double up on the salt right away.
Yes.
Right?
So that's it to your like. You're going to add salt as you like. Some people like salty. I like my cheese a little bit salty, but I'm not going to ask you to put more salt because if you don't like salt, that's up to you. It's to your like.
That's nice. Now it's nicer, more pasty.
See if you want more salt in it.
I'm going to taste it. It tastes better now.
Do you like it?
I like it.
That's good then.
Tastes better.
Has a little more flavor.
More flavor. Get a pinch. Put a pinch of salt just for you since you want.
Yes, and maybe also you're seasoning it to your like. Maybe another a little bit more lemon juice.
The lemon juice will give it just a little bit more tanginess. Yes.
And even more.
Okay. All right. We have cheese. Next.
Okay, so this cheese is ready. Now we are going to prepare a sauce to go with the wraps, for the cheese wrap. So you need your avocado.
Okay.
That we are going to cut in half.
Both of them or just one? I should use the big one.
Just one for now.
You did that fast. Let me do it slow motion.
Okay, let me redo it.
The seed. But you can't really put through the seeds just like that. Okay. All right.
Now you know how to take the seed out, so you with a steady knife. It's good if you leave for your children, for your kid. It's better if you leave it on your cutting board.
On the table.
Yes, and
Do
then
it. Like Chef Mizy does, not like me, not like I did.
with a steady knife, you do this. Okay, see? And then you twist it.
How come she does everything in 2 seconds? Because she's a chef.
Because
all the time. And as you practice, you get to do it.
Yeah, and your mom is used to do it, but when you're going to do it, you don't want to cut yourself, right?
Right.
So if
you do it on here.
Board, you don't cut yourself because you could just go like this, and your knife is steady. Then you hold it and turn, okay? Right. But if you do it on your hand, you might cut your fingers. But your mom, she knows how to do it. Okay, so now we are going to make square inside.
Okay, can do it.
Always leave your food on your cutting board like that. You don't cut your fingers. And cut the other one.
Like bread.
Okay.
Bread. It's a granacano.
A granacano.
It's a granacano.
You're hilarious.
So now we can scoop it in a bowl.
I need a
Scoop
container.
all the flesh in a bowl like this.
I am not hungry.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to scoop with the spoon?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I made it.
That's good.
Take a bite.
Yeah.
Because I really
Okay.
Okay, now we are going to season it. So you need cilantro.
Oh, I have dry cilantro.
You have your cilantro?
I have dry one.
Dry? That's good. Basil?
Okay. Basil, yes. Oh, and I
And
green onion.
green onions. So you're going to
Okay, how much basil?
about 3 leaves,
3 leaves, 3 big
3 or
leaves.
4. And you're going to
I forgot my green onion in the fridge. Can you grab the green onion for me?
It's funny.
so you're going to fold it like this.
No.
And we are going to do a chiffonade.
Okay. Look in one of the trays. But I'm going to mute myself just a sec.
And the basil you can use either fresh or dried. And we are going to chop it really, really fine. This sauce, we could, do it in a blender, but when I do it in a blender, a lot of the food gets stuck in a blender. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of food. So now you need your cilantro and cut your green onion.
Okay. Do I put everything in the avocado?
Yes.
Okay.
The green onion, you need about a half of it
Okay.
because it's a lot.
So this is my dry cilantro, and it was about a teaspoon, right?
Yes.
Of cilantro.
Yes. So you got your onions?
It's coming. I have forgotten it.
Oh.
But I have an assistant. Okay, so mission completion. Okay, so chopping and you said half of that.
Yes.
I'm going to catch up now. You want to try to chop?
Take your time.
Fingers. Number cloth.
We have about 45 minutes, right?
I don't know how much we have to do. There. There you go.
Thank you. My daughter said it smells good.
It does. Now we have to make it small, chop it small.
Yeah, really, really small, because the smaller you chop it, you're going to release more flavor.
Okay. I should have chopped my basil more then, so see how she's doing.
It's okay.
Okay. I will chill this and chop it into. You see at the top of it.
There you go.
Towards it. Okay. Okay. All right. You want to do it by yourself? You want to do it by yourself? Okay, go ahead. Nice. All right. Okay, let's put it in. Okay, so we put everything in there. We have the basil. I have basil, cilantro, and green onion.
Okay, now we are going to put garlic.
Okay.
You have how many you have? Just one?
I have 1.5.
Okay, yeah, put one whole one.
Whole one. The surgery. And you taught us to take this part in the middle out.
Yes.
I remember because it helps with the digestion.
Yeah, that's what you know.
That's what gives the taste, right?
Mm-hmm.
The breath, the bad breath too.
Yeah, that we don't digest the the stem that is inside. We don't digest it, and that's what makes us garlic breath is because we are digesting it. And yes, when they are big, you take them out. Open them and. But sometimes if they are really young, you don't really see them.
Right. Just keep it down. Okay.
Yeah.
I should have used my grater. I'm now thinking about that.
It's okay. It's good to use your hands, especially your daughter is with you. Like that, she will learn the right way.
And I like that, because we can do those things without any fancy equipment. It's just, knife. We did use a blender, but it was any blender. My blender is like the cheapest blender. And it works just fine.
Yeah, if you have a knife, you can do everything. You don't have to have all those gadgets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Okay. All right, you want to do the other tablespoon?
I'm tall.
Now you are very tall. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. There. Okay.
And a half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt.
Okay.
And same thing, this is to your liking, okay? If you don't like salt, you don't put salt.
She likes lots of salt. I know where she gets that from.
Okay, so now we are going to mix it with
Oh, I need a fork. There you go. Small, big one. And the lemon helps so that it doesn't brown, right?
yes.
Apples.
Yeah, it happened with apple, the oxidation we talked about.
You did it earlier tonight.
Yeah, to soak in your apples in.
And also, lemon juice also stop it from oxidize.
Right. So it's going to be chunky. It's kind of like a guacamole texture.
Yeah, a little bit, but not so.
Not so chunky.
not so chunky.
Okay.
It's more like a sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I put it in a Vitamix, so it's really creamy.
Okay.
But I don't want to do it because the blender is going to take a half of it.
Oh, because it stays in there. You have
Yeah,
to prick it so much.
yeah. So I do it by hand. And also for those that like nuts, they can add either pine nuts or cashews. Soaked cashews or soaked pine nuts.
Okay. For that, they would have to put it in the blender then?
For that, you need the blender to blend the nuts.
If they added nuts, it would give it more of even a cheesier flavor, right?
Is richer and also creamier, more creamy.
Creamier. Okay.
Yeah. But I think this is good like it is, without
So let
nuts.
me see yours and see if I got it right. Okay. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so cheese done, sauce, green.
That's done. Okay.
Now we are going to prepare the vegetables. So we are going to prepare a mise en place.
Okay, a mise en place. See, you're going to tell us what that means?
So mise en place is just, to prepare everything in advance before you start assembling.
Where do I put these? Where do I put these? Okay. And wipe it with what? White. Wiping.
Are you there?
Yes.
I don't see you.
We are.
So now you need your vegetables. I'm starting with the carrot. Do you see me? Oh, there you go. There you go. So you need the half of a carrot.
Okay. So I cut it in half.
Yes.
Okay.
And now, put your fingers like you remember, like a claw, like this. And we are going to cut, thin stripes.
Okay.
Be careful not to cut your fingers. And when it's cut, you're going to put it on a plate.
Just come over here. Now we slice both half.
Now, yes.
Okay. So mise en place, you said, means to set it up.
Yeah, to start is to prep.
Prep.
Prepare your vegetables and set aside. So I did the carrots. Now I'm going to do the zucchini. So I need about the half of a zucchini.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same as I did with the carrot.
Okay.
So cut it in half. And then flat side down, I'm going to, cut it thin stripes. Those are called julienne. So we are julienne there. Zucchini. Julienne.
Well, Julian.
Yes,
And it's, I guess, the feminine of Julian. I have a nephew called Julian.
oh, yeah. If your zucchini is really big,
See, I'm cutting it. So I cut it in half.
That looks like cucumber.
Zucchini.
Looks like a cucumber. It doesn't look like a cucumber.
Okay. I have a rolling zucchini.
we have zucchini, bell pepper,
Okay.
It's putting it together. I'm ready to.
All right. This back in here. Half of the bell pepper.
Yes, I put about a quarter of the bell pepper. It depends. Yeah.
Okay. My assistant is now eating.
So you're going to julienne the bell pepper or salt?
Okay. Just like this.
Yes. Yes, that's perfect.
Okay.
Now, do you have your cabbage?
Okay, I have cabbage. All right. Now, how much cabbage? I have a big
Cabbage. You can take just a little bit, about a quarter of the cabbage. Look, just a little bit like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just take a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
That's more than what you have, but okay.
I think actually very.
Hmm?
I think actually very collard greens.
You actually going to eat collard greens?
Use them.
Use them? Yes. Right.
You know,
Entire counter.
It's right here.
And here.
Okay. That's not kale. No. You know the difference between kale and collard greens?
And tiny.
Oh, cooked collard greens. Ah, that's a good point. We're used to cooking your collard green and soaking them, and they're all
tiny.
drenched.
They're tiny.
Right, because
Tiny pieces.
they reduce.
That's how they are grown.
We're eating raw collard greens.
And it's kale.
No, it's still collard greens.
It's kale.
Oh. Yes, I need to drink too. What are you? Is that the retrieval or tea? Okay, I don't know. Let me see how much cabbage you have in yours. Okay, I think I'm okay. All right, I don't need all this. All right. What's next? My kale collard greens today to work here. But it brings up a good point because people are used to seeing collard greens cooked. But we're making it raw today.
Cooking.
Yeah, today we are making all raw.
Where did you put the water on?
Thank you.
And you know, it's a good way to introduce your kids to raw food.
Right.
Even if it's just a taste, even if they eat just one piece of greens, is still good.
Right.
Yeah.
What, you want
And
to try another vegetable? What do you want to try? Zucchini? Green pepper? Cabbage?
so,
Right.
what else do you have? Do you have onions?
I have onion.
Do you like
Onion.
onions?
I have onion and tomato that we haven't used yet.
Yes.
Raw cabbage is good.
Raw cabbage is good. Yay!
So you can put a little bit of onions in your plate.
Well, there's plenty more. Now I know I can give you raw cabbage to eat.
Can we have raw cabbage for dinner?
Yes, you can have raw cabbage with dinner.
Yay!
The tomato.
Did you put the whole half of the onion?
Now I put just a little bit.
The water.
You don't need a lot.
Okay, that's what I have. Okay.
Half of a half.
Yeah. And now
Okay.
now you need a half of a tomato.
Okay.
You know, if you want to, you can take the seeds out.
Okay.
But I like to leave the seeds. You know, you can.
I eat with the seeds. Now, how do you make it? Okay, I see.
But I like to leave the seeds. Look.
Yeah, I eat it with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so our mise en place is ready. Now we can start.
Now you can show your mise en place. Okay.
Okay, this is the mise en place.
Vegetable platter.
Really good. That's good.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
now you have your.
You can eat it just like that.
Now you have your collard green leaves. So I'll show you how to prepare it.
Okay.
I already prepared one. So
Pretty sure it tastes like kale.
Yes, it pretty much tastes like kale.
It looks like kale.
so you put it on your cutting board.
Okay.
Put it on your cutting.
And do I put it in half?
No, with
Just flat. Okay.
the stem up. You know, the
Stem
stem.
up.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You're going to cut a little bit like this. Let me show you.
Okay.
That aside. And now with your knife, you're going to put your hands flat. You're going to cut the stem a little bit here. Do you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
And then you're going to go slowly to cut the stem, but without breaking the leaf.
You need a sharp knife for that.
Yeah.
Trying to show how I'm doing it, but
Yeah.
my nail is in the way. I can't take it up for some reason.
If you start here, and then you go like this. Let me show on your hand, on my hands. If you go.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Is that good? Should I do more?
Yeah. See if it's folding easily. See?
I could do a little bit more at the bottom.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold it up. You're doing good. You're good.
Because we're going to roll it. Yeah, now it rolls. Earlier it wasn't. My first try was not really rolling.
Yeah.
Now we got it.
It's like making
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going to put it like you can roll it. So this is going down. So this is up.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you're going to get your cheese. Now is the fun part.
Okay. Where's my spoon? Okay, you gonna do this part?
Yeah.
You can assemble. Are your hands still clean? Are your hands still clean? Okay. All right. So I have my cheese.
We still have to do the avocado also.
Oh, more avocado. Yay.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let me put this to the side and let me do it the way we're supposed to on the cutting board.
Very good.
Okay. All right.
So
And
now you're going to make strips inside about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
okay. Okay.
And then you get a spoon and try to scoop it like this.
Scoop it so it remains as a strip. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's part of the mise en place.
Okay. Just the 1/2 of it.
Yeah, start with 1/2, and then if you're going to make more for your whole family, you can make more.
Yes, I think that I'm going to do that. All right. Okay. So now.
Now you take 1 tablespoon of your cheese. You're going to spread it all over.
Yes, the cheese that does not look like cheese. My leaf is really big, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing I have more Frenchies, as we call it. All over the leaf. Yeah, I'm going to need more cheese. This is going to make 2 probably. I can make 2 rolls, 2 wraps with this.
Yeah, that's can feed two person.
Okay.
So spread it all over like this, so it's covered.
What you mean you're not going to try it?
That's looking good.
My leaf is very big.
Yeah.
For dinner.
But
Okay.
that's good. I like it like that. That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like mine.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So now we are going. Do you have any microgreens?
No, I did not.
It's okay. So
tell people if they're doing this after microgreens. Give us a little bit more information about that.
So the microgreens, are the sprouted seeds. Here I have broccoli and alfalfa that I sprouted myself. But you can buy them at the store already sprouted. If you don't know how to sprout, you know how to sprout, right?
Yes. And you reminded us because it's pretty much the same principle of the prep steps, right? We just do soaking, rinsing, and then upside down, right? But we have to probably rinse a couple of days for them, we'll see when they're ready to sprout.
Yeah, for those takes about 5 days, rinse every day. So these are very good. So it's a very good source of protein and also vitamins, minerals. It has, like calcium, zinc, and also is a very good source of protein. All those sprouts, the beans and the seeds. Those are called microgreens. So these are broccoli. Broccoli and alfalfa.
So I don't have those,
If
but
you don't have that, it doesn't matter. But next time you're going to make that, if you have microgreens, it's even better. It's just
okay.
to add more dense nutrients into your body.
Okay.
Now we're going to assemble. Put zucchini. I'm putting like 6, and then
Okay.
carrots. And also bell pepper. Let's put about 4. It depends, this is to your liking. You put the vegetables that you like and how much you like. Here,
And so it doesn't have to be the same vegetable. Those are vegetables that are readily available, right?
Yeah,
Carrots,
easy available, and also, things that we are used to.
Right. Yeah.
But you can put anything you want in there. You can put fruit, cut fruit, like pineapple, mango.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes. Then you fill it up with whatever you like.
Yeah. So I have my zucchini, carrots, tomato, red pepper, avocado.
Let me put the tomato. I didn't put the tomato. Put 2 tomato. A little bit of the cabbage, about this much.
Okay. I want a lot of avocado on mine. Although we'll have the sauce. I like avocado. Okay, that's pretty. Cabbage.
Yeah.
Okay. It smells really, really good. It smells so good. Is that good?
And then we are going to put a little bit of the sauce on top, to cover all the vegetables.
That's nice. So on just one side. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because we have to roll it, right? I have to remember that.
Show yours to the camera. Yeah, that's beautiful.
All right.
And now on the side that has the thick stem. But So let me show you first, and then you do it. Look at me. You're going to work with your fingers. You're going to see. Your finger are going to help you tuck the food inside. Sometimes if you put a little bit too much, it's hard. It's good to have a paper towel handy because your fingers get really dirty. And then this one is not getting in.
It's like rolling up a burrito, right? Pretty much. I'm almost there. There, okay.
That's perfect.
All right. We made a wrap. Okay, I do need another plate. Let me see, I have a little plate here.
Now you can cut it.
Cut in half. Okay. To see what we made here. It looks like kale. I'm sure it tastes pretty much. Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Looks like sushi.
Organic sushi.
Organic sushi.
Okay.
All right.
Then
I feel fancy.
Okay, so
That's so fancy.
this is ready. So you can eat it, a little bit more vegetables on a,
On
salad.
the plate, I
On
have a
your
small plate because let me just put half on mine because I didn't have another big plate. But anyway, that's good. Can I
Yeah,
taste?
this is
Because that's the whole point of this segment is for me to eat. I just want to eat. Have an excuse to eat now. Let's see. That's good. You want to taste? I already know the answer. This is really good.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Just a tiny bit.
You want to taste a tiny bit?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I'll take another bite.
And you can cut like small bites.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you can make like, I have like small leaves
Small leaves, right? For the kids would be good.
for the kids. And then, give them just little bites to taste.
Totally forgot there was tomato in there.
I'll just taste it. Just hold the whole. Yeah, it's gonna fall apart. Cause it's just try it. Oh, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Mm.
She has issues with stuff that are mixed together. So this is a big step that has actually got close to her mouth.
Mm.
Try it. Okay, I'm not looking. What do you think? It's gonna fall. What do you think?
It's delicious.
She's still
It's
chewing
really
it, so it's
good.
good. All right. I'm going to keep eating my half here.
Okay. So, you can, keep making more for your family. And
Right.
also it keeps very well in the fridge for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. It's a good lunch.
Mm-hmm.
How do I wrap it? Do I wrap it like in parchment paper or in plastic?
Just put it on the plate and cover it with a plastic wrap.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Or if you have those little containers, sometimes people have those. You just like, I'm going to put this here.
Okay. Okay. And we can take it for lunch.
Yeah.
We got a question. Irvine said, is the raw cheese a good form of probiotic or prebiotic?
Yes, you can use that as a prebiotic.
So yeah, so we were talking at the beginning because the raw cheese was made with the fermented cabbage, right?
Yeah.
That's called rejuvenac, and with the sprouted chickpeas, and
Yeah.
so that helps with the digesting and our gut flora, like you were saying.
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? We made it to the end of our meal. I need to show the part that I didn't bite into. We made it to the end of our meal. See, she's licking her fingers, right?
Yeah,
I can tell you,
that's a
she's
good.
so if she likes it, it's good. It's good. All right. Well, tell us more about how we can reach you. We'll put your information in the comments also. Tell us more, how we can reach you. If we want to learn more, make more food with you, or get prep that we can pick up, or do you deliver or do they pick up?
I have not done deliver yet. But if it needs to, I will. And also, you can reach me at mizy@gmail.com. And
Okay.
also my Facebook is Ladybug FS, so you find all the links. And Instagram is Mizy FS Raw Nova.
Run all that. So we'll put all that information in the comments for you guys. And so we can get in touch with you in order to do the virtual classes for you to
Virtual class.
Yummy goodness here like
And,
this.
and also, you know, if people are interested in different recipes, like how to make we made the rajuvalak, but you remember we can make the veggie kraut also, and I make a lot of fermented drinks, and also I do a lot of detox. Right now, today we start with, since it was the first time, it was fun and everything, so we did a real heavy meal, but usually I start, you know, with a detox and very light meals, and we gradually go to, you know, rich meals like this.
Right. Awesome. Good. So we're going to put your information in the comments in the chat. If you guys have any question as you watch this later on, if you try the recipe, please post a picture. Let us see how yours turned out. And then you said experiment with flavors: mangoes, pineapples, green apples.
Green apples, you
Any
know,
vegetables that you like, sprouts.
Yeah, any herbs, you know, parsley, mint, if you like mint, sage, rosemary.
I'm going to do. I have some mint. I'll put some mint in the next one I make.
Yeah.
Awesome. Be creative, right? And Irvin said we would love to know more about how to make fermented drinks. So definitely we'll link you guys together. I'll put all the information in the comments, and also you can send me a message. Also, we can make sure that you guys are connected. Thank you, Kenda, also for watching. Miss Mizy.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. Thank you, Chef Mizy, for being with us. And thank you, my assistant, brave assistant, Nev, who actually tried the food and on record, on camera, was linking her fingers. Right? Okay. So she might not eat it all together, but I'm sure she will eat different parts.
And you know, it's a very good way to introduce them to different flavor, and they will learn. And next thing you know, they are eating the whole thing. And especially, you know, kids, they like to eat out of your plate. Whatever you have on your plate, they like it because you love it.
Exactly. That's Ella. Yeah, that's the baby. Yeah, she loves everything that's in our plate. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Guys, like I said, once a month I'll be with you guys. So on Saturdays we'll chat, and on Sundays we will cook. So I'll see you guys in February. If in the meantime you have any questions, if you cook, just let us know how you're doing. Please go on the channel. I will also put the information YouTube channel, 39 down. The word 30, the number 9, and the word down, 39 down. And you can subscribe also. And all those videos are right now on YouTube. So you can subscribe, you can rewatch them, you can share them with your friends. Yeah, that's all I had. Okay, thank you, Chef Mizy, for coming on. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
It was great.
Yes.